Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
Okay, we've started. All right, that's first of the month, so let's hopefully we can kick ass this month. NAS, German's closed, so we're not going to look at. We can't do anything with German today. We've got gold and we've got NAS as the options. So let's have a look at NAS in a bit more detail first. Oh, 1 sec. I forgot to do something. I think my sounds are right. Paul, what's that price? Yep. Okay. You're saying this area here then? Well, okay. The thing I don't like about this price action is it's really like it kind of looks like we've got a bit of a channel coming up. Right, that's kind of so maybe we'll get a bit of a bounce from here. Me personally, I find these little when you've got big swings like this, I really don't like it. It's pretty difficult. Okay, what happened here? Oh yeah, sorry, I just saw that question. Yeah, so German's closed. Sorry about that. I had some issues then. Yeah, so NAS typically not a great one, and I think even less so with a lot of other markets on holiday. That's the only issue I've got over here, Paul. You can see this. You can see how small the session normally is compared to the US session. It's much better to trade this in New York. And notice how most of the time, not every time, but most of the time, New York will take the high and the low of the London session. So the probability is to, like if it takes the high, then look to take the low. This time, like it didn't do it on this day, didn't do it on this day, left the low untouched. But then all these other days took the high and low, took the high and low, didn't take the low, took the high and 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 low, didn't take the high here. So I would imagine that whatever London does here, if London does its little move and New York goes down, I would imagine that New York has a good up move before then probably pushing down, something like that. You know what I mean? So I don't mind just waiting for NAS just for later on. And if I am going to look for that bullish move, then I kind of want to see London just do its thing, New York push down, and then because there are some nice levels. I know it's very, very scary to be looking like trading against this, but there are some nice levels inside of here. Plus, you got this like a little bit of a trend channel kind of thing that's starting to potentially play out. This is an old level. This 4 hour zone, the gray zone. But I reckon that could be a bit of a nice play. But I'm pretty keen just to wait on that one. I don't really like to trade this move in NAS. I guess if we do, yeah, it's just such a hard. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's usually going to be much easier. Morning, leader fan. How are you? Okay, so let's have a look at. Oh, wait, geez, looks like I look at the 864. I thought gold dropped like 200 pips. Let's have a look at gold. Gold seems to be the only market that's open. Today's not a day as well to try and make back yesterday if you didn't have a good day yesterday. Not with FOMC. Money is very much risk off at the moment. So on dollar denominated pairs, I think it makes sense to be looking for these sells. This is that swing trade from, you remember this one nicely, Paul. Feels like it's been weeks we've been talking about this Euro US sells. Finally running like 50, nearly 60 pips in profit. Finally taking its sweet time. One Jersey, how are you? Okay, so gold. Gold is in a difficult situation where we've got we've had a huge commodity that's done, the metal has done very, very well, very, very well in this year, rising to new all-time highs on the back of central banks buying gold, on the back of war escalation fears. At the moment, we've had a bit of a pullback in war escalation fears. That looks like they're really trying to work hard to find some sort of peace deal in the Middle East. Now, gold, its other asset ability is its other strength is it can almost be considered a currency as well. The problem with gold, if you treat it like a currency rather than a safe haven, is that it's struggling against the US dollar. because US dollar right now is very strong on the fears that Powell's going to be. That no one just knows exactly what he's going to say. Is he going to come out and be hawkish? The data leading up to until a week ago, the data was from the US was the economy is very, very strong. There were even people arguing that maybe they need to hike rates again. We'd seen inflation sort of bottom out and now starting to reflate. So there was a period of disinflation. It came from its highs of like nearly 9% in the US, got down as low as 3%. And then for the last like 8 months or so, we're actually pushing back up now to 3.4, 3.5%. So we're seeing like it's been quite sticky. Now, all that talk about having to hike rates, because all the numbers, almost every report was coming out as strong. There was noticeable GDP decrease, and there was a noticeable PMI decrease in the last week and a half. So that's taken a little bit of pressure off. So he might still come in and then say that they're still happy to cut rates. All the equity reports, earnings have come in mostly high, but they also a lot of the time their estimates for future earnings was definitely for Q2 was definitely down. So if GDP is going to keep on going up, and they think it's going to keep going up, then it'd be, I think it'd be able to be quite hawkish. If GDP is going to be coming down over the next like 4 quarters, they kind of want that, and I think, and if they do get that, then they'll be happy to cut rates because they know the lag effect, and the cost of keeping interest rates up really high means that the debt burden gets worse. And Janet Yellen came out yesterday and then did voice what was reported anyway, that she had some concerns about the US deficit. So it does seem that, you know, there's a case here where Powell might be hawkish based on some data, but there's a case that he may be a bit softer, a bit dovish as well. And I know that's what that statement is saying, maybe up, maybe down. But when he does give that information, once the dust settles, if the US dollar is going to be weaker or show signs of weakening with interest rates potentially coming down, signaling to come down sooner, then that'll be good for the equity market. Maybe not immediately, but it'll show that the equity market might be getting close to bottoming out before going on another push. So it's really crucial to wait for FOMC, not do too much damage to anyone's accounts. We'll still try to take a trade and find a trade, but be quite careful. Now, gold, go back to gold again. Gold as a currency would then suffer against the US dollar. So gold would expect to keep on coming down because gold does really well when there's fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. There's no war uncertainty. Geopolitical tensions seem to be they're always there, but at the moment, there's more focus on the equity markets because we've had earnings season. I've had most of the the last week, 2 weeks has been the more active of businesses announcing their earnings. Now we've got interest rates. Now we've got employment. Gold doesn't provide any interest. So the only way for people to make money in gold is for gold value to go up. For gold value to go up, you should have like fresh fears or more central bank buying. And we've had a huge run up. So it's likely that gold is sort of coming down a bit. Gold doesn't give a yield. That's the problem. When people think the US dollar is going to be strong, and when the market's crashing down like it did yesterday, money had to flow somewhere because money just doesn't leave the system. It has to go somewhere. US dollar was the beneficiary. We saw US dollar gain a fair bit of strength yesterday, but a lot of money flew into the treasuries. So we saw the treasuries really outperform yesterday as well. So right now, I'd say, has there been any new information? No, there's been no new information here just yet. Without new information, I imagine that US dollar is still going to be strong. So to me, that means if we're going to look for a gold, it should be looking for a sell right now. Morning, Alice. We can expect some bounces though along the way. So we've got a liquidity candle. So no doubt there's going to be liquidity inside of here. We're just about at the midpoint of this wick, which is going to be 2280 key level. Then we've got the lows as well. Geez, big range. Now, gold really just, US dollar was so strong yesterday. Got a little bit of a trend line here. So can we get some gold trade? Got 5 more minutes before the open, for the London Open. This is when we should see some volatility. Don't expect to see anything right now. So let's see. Let's see if London does a little pullback. And I'd actually be pretty keen to take fake outs. And that's not what you wanted to hear, Chris. What's your plan, guys? What's your plan? Yeah. Look at all these lines, man. Jesus. I have to clean that down there. There we are. Fresh start. Plantex sells down to H1 Doji low liquidity. Yeah, I think that'd be a decent target as well, Jim. Oh, way to the left. Oh, from the bottom of the daily wick. This one, inside here. Hour doji, huh? You're waiting to do counter trend buy on Aussie US, thinking of just waiting for the next short setup, although there's FOMC later, so I'm not sure how the market moves. What's the best time frame to draw trend lines on if you trade on the 5-minute chart? 5-minute. Yeah, 5 minutes. All time frames are good. But I do like lower time frame trend lines. I like them better than like the higher time frames for sure. I think they're much more accurate when you've got trend lines with like underneath the hour time frame. All right, here we go. Here's the open right now. So what's London going to do is see if UK 100 gets a bit of a blast. So if pound should, UK 100 could be actually decent buys, actually. Yeah, I actually think UK 100 could be good buys. See if we can get some formation going. So pushing up into this little zone. I'll tell you why I think they could be good buys in a second. They were one of the only markets that actually performed all right in April, mainly because of AstraZeneca and because of the energy companies, Chevron and stuff that are listed on the UK 100, and most of their profits are done in US dollars. You got a good sell trade off UK 100 last night, Annie. Nice one. So if US dollar is going to stay strong, then it should translate to more profitability. So probably push up into this area. If we can get a closure above 81.63, then there's probably a good little move here. Sessions indicator, which one? It is it's one of the students coded up, but one I recommend that's free for all is Sessions by Lux Algo. That's a good one. All right, let's push. Come on. Keeping my eye on gold as well. Any fake outs on gold? Then I'd look to correct this whole little move that's created. So I've got a little. We haven't broken any structure just yet. But when that does, I think we can trade down. So I want to see, I just want to watch this for now. See if we can break above this alert. Then I think we've got a nice little easy move. Or if we start bottoming out. So at least this will be correlated with US strength. Okay, come on. Just got to deal with the liquidity that's up here first. Hey, Tom, how are you? First 5 minutes. Can we do a wick fill? Need this next 5-minute candle to close. Even if it's a small candle, just close bullish. Close bullish, I think we can do the wick fill at the top. Morning, Alan. How are you? Come on, push. Yeah, come on. Morning, Heath. How are you? Okay, first 2 minutes in the bag. Can just flip bullish. And then give us a wick fill. Gold looks like it's not moving at all. 22.87 still. So it's been 20 minutes basically, and it's been stuck in like a 12 pip little range. Come on, UK. Now, I don't want this, the 5-minute candle after this one. I really don't want it to close bearish. Come on. Oh, shit. Yeah. See that? Fire out, that's quick. Gold breaking. It was temporarily under 87. Yeah, if this 5-minute candle can close like, I would have preferred to close bullish. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, I didn't have anyone to remind me. If you guys can give the stream a like, guys, I really appreciate it. Okay, 5-minute candle come to a close. So the 10-minute candle's looking bad. Now, this is the truth candle. This next 5-minute candle. Where is it? There it is. If this candle can close bullish, close up higher than this candle, then at least the 15-minute is closing quite nicely. So let's see how this next 5 minutes should find something out. Thing is this has people positioned prime. So you've either got liquidity above here. So people that are looking for buys just want to see price go up. So do you enter a buy, or is it going to do a sweep first? So it's really a 50-50 at the moment. What would make it a bit nicer if this 5-minute candle can close higher than here? But where it is right now, it's a 50-50. Gold's still at 87, so nothing going on in gold. You got a buy order, 81.47, Russ. Cool. Let's hope that that's the support. It's looking pretty gnarly, the 15-minute. Raihan, can you update me? What have I missed? Because you're new here. Rewind it, mate. Rewind it. You're on the YouTube stream. Looking at the current M15 candles, UK 100 price currently at a H4 bearish FVG. Currently looking for any M15 reversal patterns. Confirm a price will reject. 4 hour, hey? Oh, this is an all-time high. Holy, they're at all-time highs. Like serious all-time highs. That's the all-time high yesterday. Yeah, that makes a dip. That's shouldn't change anything, but that's kind of sucky. Kind of sucky going from like trading here when the daily candle opened down here and then above this bit. That does make it a lot harder to get that long. There's 15 minutes bound to close and looks scary as hell. So yeah. Oh, gold's starting to go down as well, 86. So yeah, I think I can open the door. Open the door to see 80s again. Starting to break through structure. Nice heavy downtrend. US dollar strong. So if US dollar stays strong, that could bode well for UK 100. There's a small bearish FEG about 3 to 6 candles from the current H4 bar. All right, 15-minute candle closed. Closed strong. Didn't break the low though. Yeah, this is a little 5-minute support as well. These two candles. So if this is a buy to sell, like they just bought into liquidity to sell from, then price breaching this level could signal more down pressure, and we do have this trend line. So if there was buying activity, and this is the concentration of buyers, and then if their stop losses are underneath here, those buyers, then they're going to be sell orders, those stop losses. So that could increase the momentum down once we start breaking through this trend line. So it depends on which way you want to go. If you've got a bias bullish or bias bearish. You see this pattern quite a lot. It seems to go either way. What are your thoughts on this? Yeah, that's normally a 2 rejections. Normally you see a support break. Dom, what pair's that on? Is that on? Oh, Aussie US. Yeah, it could just be like a little consolidation. What time frame did you find that on? Oh, 3-minute. Yeah, I mean, that's a rejection wick, right? So if this is a rejection wick and then you've got price closing above it, then it's looking for more liquidity. So same as this. If this is a rejection wick, but if something closed below that, then you'd look to the next level. So it could go, it could go either way, but it gives you at least a data point to watch. And then if something's breaking it, then yeah, look for more upside. Gosh, that just appeared out of nowhere, that candle. All right, make or break now. Are you in, Russ? Very difficult right now. Very difficult because that 15-minute candle closed. Very easy if we're breaching the high of this 15-minute candle, though. So I'm not convinced either. But if we can be breaching the high, then for money, we've got much more upside. But because that 15-minute candle closed bearish, it's quite possible that this candle closes something like this, and that this is just a wick creation of that new 15-minute candle. So we really need, man, if this one can close up inside this wick, then that 30-minute candle would be closing pretty nice. Close nice bullish, especially if we can close above here. Then I'll load into some buys if we can close above here. Any rejections of these red lines, we're in trouble. Am I in a trade or am I going to take a trade? I'm not in a trade yet, but I'm going to take a trade. Oh, here we go. All right, come on. Have 3 minutes. Yeah, you know what? I'll give it as soon as this candle closes. If we can close where we are, I'm going to go for it. I wasn't convinced down here, the 50-50. So 4 more seconds. Just not one more push. All right, I might absolutely screw myself here though, but I'm in. I'm going to see if we can get that breakout. I'm just going to see if this wick has been created, and I'm going to. I'll keep 10 pips. I think I'll risk. That'll do. Don't want to see any rejection from this area. The 1 minutes, I really don't want to see this little bit reject price. I want to see price closing here, then I want to see price close above here, and then I'm happy to hold. But come on. How much am I stop? Yeah, I'm keeping it tight, Adam, because I'm thinking that if the low's already been done, I don't really want to see it pull back again. If it starts pulling back too much, then I might as well just cut it. So I don't want to put my stop too wide. Keeping risk low, so stops around like 48. So it's like, like 8 pips. But I just want to see it push and push and push and push. I don't want to see this last 5-minute candle of the 30 to reject. Right now, if the 30-minute could just close like it is, I'd be very happy to hold this and keep the stop basically where it is. But we need this candle to close. So it's going to be an agonizing 8 minutes now. Retest the high. Retest this imbalance candle at the very least. Should have got in much earlier. Very, very late entry. Where Russ got in at 47. Beautiful. Come on. You want to take a trade, you got 4K in capital, how many lots should you take? If it's not your idea, then go real small, mate. Go real small. It also depends on who you're trading with, because lot sizes are different on indices depending on your broker. Like the minimum step is 0.1, some minimum step 0.2, some even minimum step 1, and some minimum 0.01. So, I can tell you a lot size, and if it's different on your broker, I could be telling you to take something 10 times bigger. So just go super small, mate. All right, last 5 minutes of this 30-minute candle. Don't screw us now. Hopefully that's the retest. So gonna tighten my stop right up there now, because if it's breaking the low of this 5-minute candle, 30-minute candle is going to be very, very wicky. So I've been able to basically become risk-free just about. Barring any surprises, I just want to see it blast now. The danger as well, the 30-minute candle, the next one opens, wicks down into my entry. So I'm keeping just a little bit of room. Come on, man. The pressure's there. Just push. Just do it. Oh, you're in now, Rahan? Oh, that's... Now that you're in, it means I want to get out. Out at 160, Russ. Nice move, mate. That's a good trade. Yeah, come on. I'm struggling to fill this wick. Little resistance candle. Okay, last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes of the candle to push. Otherwise, I might bail on this as well and just take my 5 pips or whatever it is, 3 pips. TP, I had it way up here. That's the only place that made sense for risk reward. Because if we're closing above here, I don't think there's a great chance we go up. But while it's still in this area, I don't really want to hold over the 30-minute candle because this is super scalping. Okay, last 1 minute. Took 0.2 lot first 0.1, then when it came down a little bit, then I took another 0.1. Cool. Oh, look, gold now dropping under 86 temporarily. So it looks like gold's starting to do its thing. Very, very slowly. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna just let it do its thing. Next 30-minute candle. It's probably gonna. Is it gonna stop me out? Come on, push. Oh, damn. That took me out. Yeah. That's the danger of the new 30-minute candle. Just creating that little bottom wick. So it's all right. That sucks. Stop was too tight then. So it took me out for minus 1 pip. 30-minute candle just, yeah. Could pull all the way back to this clean candle. So it's all right. It was too small to take a profit where I got in. So the best case I had was just take the risk out of it. Good one, Russ. That's you got almost best case scenario. It's really nice. All right, gold now. Gold, can we see just continue to break down? Break down and fill this whole trend line liquidity. Start pushing all the way down to 22, at least maybe the euro low, down to like here. Still gonna look for UK 100 as well, but I want the 30-minute candle to do its thing. I'm pretty interested in if we get any like lower time frames closing back above here, 81.63. So I got an alert here to notify me, and if we can close inside of this area, then I imagine we can get the rest of this move. So I wouldn't mind that. But there's a real possibility that this is made a high, retested the high, and if this high is going to start holding and we start forming bearish structure, then we can start to sweep some of this liquidity that's underneath here. So I don't want to be entering inside of here because then again, it's just don't know. Is anyone in any trades, guys? Not yet. Subs haven't formed yet. Yeah. What you do with that UK 100 position? Up to you, mate. Mine's closed. So I said it's right now where price is, it can go either way. So I wanted to see that upside, and it didn't. It took my stop for. That's it. Now I've just got to wait. If it closes back above here, then really good. Depends on how much risk you put on. If you haven't put on much risk and you're comfortable holding the drawdown and see where it goes, then you hold it. If you're not confident with it, then just get out. Paul, you keen to short gold? Yeah. Ryan, you're short in NAS100. You took out. Okay. Gold's in a bit of a channel as well. We just keep on pushing, making new lows. That'd be nice. Hey, Brisley, gold sell, TP 84. Oh, yeah, nice one. Yeah, that'd be real nice. Just keep falling all the way to 82, 82 and a half even. Good morning. How much risk did you put on that first UK 100 long position on any trade? My risk is always usually really small. So on my personal account, I just go fixed lots. On prop account, it would be like 0.1, 0.2%. I don't go very big on a prop account. I'm happy to put an entry in and then like do multiple entries. So like I've always got it as just one size, and if I'm comfortable with it, I'll just like put 5 positions on. So it's like 0.5%. Come on, gold, drop. Get to Bruce's target. Yeah, risk. The number one thing that gets people in trouble is leverage and risk. So if you take that out of the equation and then just focus on your setups, then you guys will be really good traders. That's the number one thing that people get stuck on. Come on, just 10 pips under 85. Oh, there we go. Nice one. $10 pips under 85. Bank it. Yeah, bank it. 10 pips under 85. That's good. It was possible, things. It was possible. Just missed it. Literally just then. Sorry. Yeah. We called the sells. Said back before, saying I'm pretty keen to sell gold and for it to break down. Now, I wouldn't want to be taking a sell in this area, a fresh sell, because your resistance is way up here. And it could read like, I think it got a huge chance to keep on going down. But, you risk all of this to make this. It don't make sense anymore. Oh, gold's great. Gold's great. Yeah. You've got to be in the trade already. You don't sell in this area right now. If you're not in the sell, you've missed it. That's what happened yesterday with my trades. Most of my trade, like I had one trade yesterday. It wasn't good. It was a bad day yesterday. It was a German, and on the German, once the trade I tried to take that didn't work out was a little loss here from this little red zone. Price pushed up a little bit in profit. Was going to risk 25 pips. Was going to take the risk out if it moved up to my alert here, because that was going to be 25 pips positive. And then price came down. The stop loss was down here, but I didn't like the shape of this once it did that. So I just cut it for -10. And I had a bullish bias and 20 pips for the range. So I think that was a good play. I was hoping that was going to do that around 11. So I missed that. And if by the time I saw what was happening, the structure was to the downside. But now that it's to the downside, I've just got to accept that I missed the trade. So don't chase it. But then it just kept on going down and down and down and down. It was painful, but that's what happens. Yeah, public holiday is closed, so no German today. I thought it was going to be open, but just really, really low volume, which is, I wouldn't want to trade that anyway. But yesterday stung. Will gold reverse at 2285? I don't think so. At the moment, gold, US dollar strong. So the main thing we've got is FOMC later on. If FOMC, we need to see some signal from Powell. What's he going to do? If US dollar starts to weaken, then I'd see gold starting to bottom out a little bit, but I'd be more focused on going long on equities. But if Powell's going to stay bullish, hawkish, then I'd be long the US dollar. So I'm currently in a short Euro US that's going with that direction. It's swing trade. I've been in this trade for weeks. It feels like weeks. From 107.10. Huge stop loss. It's just set and forget, basically. Rayhan, are you still holding, mate? Once we close above here, I think your buys are going to be good. Man, that was pretty exciting on gold for such low volatility. Just went bang. That's nice. You're still in UK 100 long. What do I think? We want this. We want some of these high time. We want some of these candles to close bullish. Hey, if this 30-minute candle can close bullish, Adam, I think you're in a. I think it's only a matter of time before we feel this wick, and then if we can push up into this zone, then we've got some nice upside to go. So just keep on pushing. Just break us high. Just test this little high again on the 30-minute. If we can do that, just extend the high a little bit more. That'd be really nice. Just push. Just don't like these little rejection wicks. So I want to see. This is obviously sells. And if we can start to just break into there, then it shows more upside. Come on. You can do it. So Septian took your yen long, pound. Yeah, that's another good trade idea. Going short the yen until they do anything. Until they do anything fundamentally, shifting their policy, their fiscal and monetary policy, yen's weak. Oh, come on, push. Another retest of this 160 level. Oh, sorry, Jose. What? How wise is it to trade any major pairs tonight? Yeah, not wise. Not wise, but you put your gamble hat on. That's fun. I don't mind having a second, like a side account, where if I feel a bit more like I want to take a bit of a risk, I chuck it on that account. I don't put it on my personal account. Gold breaking under 84 now. It's going to keep on. Hopefully, it goes all the way down to 82. How to make your portfolio $1 million from trading? Oh, gee, this is a big number, mate. You've got to grind away for a long time to do that. If you're taking serious risks, you can do it quicker. But I'd say 95% chance if you're taking that risk, you'll blow it for sure. I'd go long on you blowing your account if you're taking big risk. We'll have 182. It's just support. It's just a sensitive area. Thanks. See you, Adelaide. Yeah, good luck today. Rest of today. Be careful on FOMC. We're going to finish this stream as well in a tick. Oh yeah, right. Start with $1 billion and start gambling, and you'll end up with $1 million. You're still in UK 100, tell you when to close. Man, you're holding a sell from NAS for 400 pips. I think you can, I think you know what to do. Best thing as a trader, if you've got your target and you've got your stop loss, is let it hit one of them. Am I referring? Oh, for gold, it's the 50% of this move. So, oh, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, it like where the euro low started. This is the euro volume, or like Asian close, pre-London euro, whatever you want to call it. So, no doubt that when we get to this little area, if gold doesn't have the same oomph to push through it, then it's likely we're going to have a little bit of a bounce, or even beforehand, because there's liquidity underneath here. So like, this, I'd reassess what's happening once we're underneath here, if we get under there. But to me, trading from down here to here was like 10 pips under the key level was a good move. Man, UK 100 is so close to wanting to break out, but it just won't do it. Just needs one little push. First video on the channel. Oh, nice one. Thanks for the watching. No, I don't have TikTok. My actual channel is HaydosFx on YouTube. That's where you'll find me. Because we don't have a stream tomorrow on Trading Nut, but we do on my channel. So navigate that way. All right, YouTube. So we're getting close to 9 o'clock. So I'm going to do some stuff for the members now. So I'm going to end it. So good luck today. Best of luck. Be careful. FOMC is around the corner. So we don't know what Powell's going to do. Only he does, and his close associate or friends that he tells what he's going to do. That makes a lot of money. Nancy Powell's and co. So You guys be safe, risk low, be careful, plan your trades, plan your exits, plan your entries. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. So if you're going to watch my channel, you'll see a stream. Trading Nut, I think he's got someone else. Either way, good luck and take care.